Hello viewers, welcome back again. Today I'm going to take you through the practical process of calibration. So this video is like a follow-up on the other video that talked about the theoretical aspect of calibration. Today we are going to do it practical. One thing for this channel is that we give you premium content. Content that looks as if it's hard, we'll simplify it, we'll make it look, as if it's very simple. So today, as you can see, the background everywhere is set. So you're going to do calibration of underground tanks. Let me tell you, there's calibration of pumps, so there's also calibration of underground storage tank. You cannot run a petrol station without calibrating your tanks. No, you cannot. You can't even function, whether as a manager, as a business owner in the oil and gas downstream space, or as someone who has invested, without getting to know what a calibration is all about. Because if you have not watched my other video, go and watch it and know what calibration is all about. But for today, so to take you through the process and all the accessories. I told you earlier that PMS tanks are always painted blue. So for this calibration, I have 1, 2, 3 to be calibrated. The yellow tank is DPK, and AGO is always painted blue. AGO is on the other side. This is AGO. So have you seen? This is AGO. So the next thing you'll be wondering now is, why do we have this? In every calibration, there are two things. You can either use product to calibrate. You can use product to calibrate, okay? Or you use water. Water is safe. Water is the best form of calibration. So for this video and for this practical process I'm going to show you now, we're going to use water. So we've already loaded water. Come and see. What is filled to the brim here is water. Don't mind the color, It's water. This is water, And this hose is the pipe that will be connected from the water to the machine. This second pipe here, this one is connected from the machine to the prober tank. Now let me speak about this prober tank. Two ways of doing calibration, like I said. If you have not watched my previous video, please go and watch so you can have a proper understanding, because today I'm just taking you through practical. This is a prober tank, so you can use flow meter, you can use prober tank. The prober tank is safe, it's accurate, though it's time consuming. So only God knows when you're going to do. So when the product is pumped from the water to this prober tank, it's calibrated by 500. Then we will now discharge the product from here to the underground storage tank. That is why this. So this is the key main instrument for this calibration. You see this? This is the calibration of this sound. So this is how we are going to know, when it's at 20, 40, 100, 200, 300, 400, and up to 500. So this is how a prober tank looks. There's some prober tanks that are calibrated at 200. Yeah. Some are calibrated at 200, but some at 500. So now looking at, let's come back to this tank. They have product in it. What are they doing here? For every calibration, your tank has to be empty. Empty. And in the process, there's always what we call dead stock. Your dead stock product that can come out through the pump will be evacuated. So when they're evacuated, it's important you put them in a very tight, airtight container to avoid evaporation. So we have our diesel here, and we have our PMS that way. Then we have PMS product also in some of these jerry cans you're seeing. This product will be returned back to tank after the whole process. Okay, the product can't be wasted. Petroleum product is quite too expensive, so they won't be wasted. They will be returned back and they will be sold to customers. But for now, they are in this airtight container. So just take a look at the environment. We are set. The crew, they are all waiting. I won't be bumping the water by myself now. So the crew, they are all waiting, and we are going to start ailment from now. we are starting now. So you just sit tight, okay? Come. Have you subscribed to this channel? Have you liked? Have you shared? Have you sent any comment? Just tell us what you want us to speak about. The industry, retail, downstream, you know. And let me tell you something. This thing looks like a man's job, it's very tall, and a woman is here to simplify it for you. I'm just making it very simple, premium content. So I want to see you hit the subscription button, yeah? I want to see you hit the like button, comment. Just don't worry, just sit there though. The video may be a little bit long, but don't worry, because you have interest in oil and gas. Probably either you want to work there, you want to own a business, I will make calibration simplify for you. I will make you know that what a man can do. Let's go. Let's start up your engine and let's get it down. Come on, show them. This one is empty. Yeah? It's ready to take products, ready to take the calibration. So we'll do same for all. Okay? Thank you. It's called a dipping stick. Dipping stick is very important for the purpose of calibration. For this process, we'll use what we call master dipping stick. So the master dipping stick will be used, and at the end of the day, we'll calibrate sticks for all the underground tanks that will be calibrated. Yes, we are using water, but we did not forget to have our fire extinguisher on standby. You can't be around this kind of environment and fire extinguisher is not your friend. So dipping stick, fire in, then we are set. Now, in the industry space, a duplicate tank is always painted with yellow, while PMS tanks are painted blue, as you can see in this video. As you can see, then the HGO tank is painted grey. So, what is happening here right now is because we are doing preparation for tank calibration. So tank calibration, you need to get the tanks ready, open the manholes, remove the product that is organic, clean it before you commence the calibration, which is what we are currently doing here now.
Okay,
so two also important tools, very important. You cannot be around this space without having this. This is a main tool to work with. This is collar knot. This collar knot is a brand of dipping paste. It's a dipping paste. It's used whether for product discharge, calibration, anything around this oil and gas. And you need a color paste. Because you are applying on the different this is what we use at all times, to apply on dipping stick. Before we dip, whether we are starting product, whether we are calibrating. This is water finding paste. If you're in the industry, you need to have water finding paste at all times. So these are all the accessories, instruments. I'm going to calibrate for you. Don't sleep tight. You're going to enjoy this video and you're going to learn something. Premium content, okay? So let's go. As we do it.
The calibration is ongoing now, and looking at it, we are dipping. Like I explained earlier, it's a process where we need to get accuracy. So what we are currently doing now is to test and check for what we have dispensed into the underground tank. So what the guy is doing now is he will dip. We are dipping water, mind you, because we have pumped water into the prover tank and we dispense the water from the prover tank to the underground tank. So that is me with my partner, my colleague. We are also trying to check what the calibrator is doing. So he calibrates, we all witness the figure, we do the calculation, and then we pen down our record. So what the other party has just done is to release the water from the prover tank. Water is released into the underground tank. We take the dipping paste, rub it on the dipping stick. Look at what he's doing. That's where we suspect that the level of water is. So the polar nut paste will be rubbed just at that point, and we will check whether we are correct and what figure are we getting. So now this is a master dipping stick. So with that master dipping stick, you tick and you take a tape, because this is being calculated in millimeters. So you take a tape, you tape it, you get the measurement, then you calculate it basis the level you are expecting. At that point, we'll record it down. So that is me there. We have like 3-4 level checks. You can see everybody is writing, because we want to be sure that at the end of the day we are getting the calculation right. So it's not a process that you will be in a hurry. You can't be in a hurry. It needs patience. You have to sit down. You have to allow the water to settle. So that is me there watching it, and every other person. So the process will continue like that. We keep taking it, dipping it, pumping it from the underground tank straight to the prover tank. So look at now, we are showing you how the water is moving from the prover tank. It's now at 300 and something, it's now at 400 and something. Then this is 400, and it gets to 500, which is the maximum and climax. So look at it, you can see. This is where it is now. Look at it. So now you're going up, and there you go. Yes, there you go. You are almost there. Now you're taking it 484, and then you are now at 500. Now watch, we are making sure that we don't go above. So have you seen the mark? This is the mark before. Have you seen it? So that is 500. You stop it at 500. So at 500 now you come back to the tank. So it's a process where you move, your body has to move, your head has to move, your brain, everything, your mentality has to be at this point. So we are now dropping the paste on the dipping stick again for the second time. Then from the second time, then we'll dip it again, just to be sure that we are getting the correct figure. So here you don't lose concentration. Concentration has to be at its best, top notch. Everybody is concentrating to see that we get it and get it right. So that process will be ongoing until you finish the entire calibration process, because It's something that you keep doing, then you go back, we check the figures, we check the tape, we check the dipping stick, we are sure that what we are doing is what we are supposed to do, is what we are doing, and we are updating our record. The 3-level check has to be properly done so that at the end of the day we will get it right. So it's a continuous process, and after first day we had to update our records, make sure that the right thing is being done, and wherever we'll stop it, and we'll continue for the next day. Calibration is an ongoing thing, it cannot be done. So this is just day 1, and we are done for day 1, so we'll move to day 2.
So hello people, we are set for day 2. Yesterday we took it through the process, and today we are here. I'm set. I'm about to go out. Look at my bag, my own bag. In this bag, I have one water. I have another water. And the third one, you know why? Because calibration is a very rigorous process and exercise. It's not something that it will sap your energy. You need to drink a lot of water. You will feel dehydrated. It's something that you need to move up and down. So it's something that you need to be patient. You cannot do calibration of underground tank, spend the number of times and finish in one day, even if you're using a flow meter. No, because it involves accuracy. It involves some level of correctness. Mind you, this is dealing with your underground tank, so you need to make sure that what you're doing is accurate. So patience is one of it. Taking your time, paying attention to details, and making sure that things work well is what we are up to do. So I'm set for today, and we are going, as you can see. I'm ready for day 2. So now you come with me as I go, okay?
So this is day 2, and we are back. Like I said, it's a very rigorous exercise. You can't do calibration and just finish it in one day, depending on the number of tanks. And here we have a whole lot to do. So this is day 2, and we are back to side. We've checked all our equipment, and we're already getting set for day 2. So the water is on standby, our machine is on standby, our prover tank is on standby. We are getting ready our documentation, our paperwork, and this is me studying what we did the previous day, where we stopped, just trying to confirm so that we know that today we are starting on the fresh note. Nothing is going to spoil, nothing is going to change, So this is what we are doing now. So it's a it's a process, it's something you would like to do, but be rest assured that you'll be under the sun or wherever you are. It's not a gentleman's job. So here we are, going back to the same process. So like I said, it's an ongoing process. It's something that you do, you come back to do it. It's a repetition of what you keep doing at different levels. You pump the water from the underground storage tank to the prover tank. From the prover tank, you release it back to the underground tank. Then you tip your paste. So that's me assisting the guy to make sure that our tape is okay and we get the correct measurement. Like I said, the DPC gives you in a particular number while you use the tape to get it in millimeters and also get the accurate figure you're looking at for. Don't make a mistake, and don't at all times get carried away. Make sure that whatever you get, you write it down. So that's me giving you a thumbs up for staying with me and being patient and with us as we take the process one by one. We need to have it correct, and we need you to understand what we are doing. So just be patient with us as we go through. Now, it's something that you have to watch out for, and you keep doing. I took this calibration for over 5 days because we had 2 different locations and a very good number of underground tanks to calibrate, and we did it well. Thank you so much for watching, and from me to you, I say bye.